Hey water babies, this is your monthly reading for February. We're just gonna get straight into it. So your guys' overall theme this month, basically, is celebrating the little wins, because your overall energy is rejoice and celebration. So this month you guys are gonna be celebrating a lot, and I do feel like a lot of you, this is gonna be with family and friends. I do feel like some of you, this is like if you've been wanting a new job, or if you've been trying to make things happen for your own business. I see you guys celebrating a lot. Some of you probably will have a Valentine's Day. That is a random channel I am hearing for a few of you. But I do feel like some of you are making big purchases or just making big moves that Spirit wants you to celebrate. And a lot of you, this has to do with your firm foundation. You're closing out a major cycle at this time. And when it comes to the cycle that you're closing out, this is to put you further ahead is what I'm getting when it comes to some of you, it's a 3-year plan or a 5-year plan. But I do feel like there's something in regards to your foundation. Like I said, it could be career, it could be a move, buying a house, getting a car. This is something that's going to to help you in the long run when it comes to this new beginning that is happening for you. Your guys' overall theme, though, Spirit is really wanting you guys to learn how to balance spirituality and practicality. This month you guys will be tested, especially internally, in how you guys handle things emotionally with balanced spirituality and practicality. Spirit is really wanting you guys to make sure you take time out to balance out your emotions. Not only do they want you to tap more into your creative energy, but they also want you to put solid plans down for them. Once you think something, I do feel like a lot of you're going to have a lot of epiphanies, a lot of ideas coming, and or just a lot of goals you want to go after. Spirit saying this is the time to actually set a solid foundation, making a plan. Could be weekly goals, monthly goals, but Spirit saying this month you're needing to learn how to balance out the logical and emotional state of you. But you're being told, as you, like I said, you are going to be tested this month when it comes to your emotional response or just how you handle things emotionally. But Spirit saying as you get tested with this, you're being told don't let your pride get in your way. So I do feel like a lot of you are probably going to be fighting your ego a lot, especially when it comes to how things are coming in for you. I do feel like I said before, a lot of you will be tested. But Spirit is saying as you get these tests, you're having to realize how you egotistically respond. And when I mean egotistically respond is, are you letting your fears get the best of you when you respond? When you respond to something? Are you thinking from a higher place, which is, stepping outside of yourself and seeing the patterns or the habits so you can find a certain solution to your problem. I do feel like a lot of you, there is going to be some of you have somebody that's coming back, or there's somebody in your environment that you're being told you're going to have a conversation with, but you're being told to let go of your pride, which means also let go of a lot of resentment and anger that you have. Because it's going to lead you guys to your biggest purpose, which is the biggest lesson you guys are learning this month, which is purpose. I know that what I'm here to do, and I do feel like a lot of you, your intuition has been on point. It's been helping you make certain decisions for yourself. It's been leading you to knowing when to say something, when not to say something. You're just trusting yourself more. As you trust yourself more, you're starting to open up your throat chakra, and I do feel like a lot of you, you're starting to see the bigger picture with your third eye opening up. I do feel like a lot of you are starting to understand why certain things are being delayed, or starting to see how you're getting redirected back onto your biggest path, which is you and your purpose. But Spirit's saying this month, you guys' overall energy when it comes to your lesson is learning how to be disciplined in that, which means you have to continue to listen to yourself and listen to your higher self. Sometimes a lot of us, when we get emotionally stimulated or just emotionally over-invested, we sometimes contradict what is it we feel is best for us. So Spirit saying at this time, you're being told to be disciplined. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. And like I said, a lot of you will have a lot of ideas or just epiphanies about directions you want to go, or things that you want. And Spirit saying you're having to be disciplined when it comes to those goals and those ideas. Can you get your emotions out and stick to your plan? Because a lot of you are going through grief right now, the month of February. A lot of you are still learning how to forgive yourself or just forgive others. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So I do feel like some of you have somebody in your energy who regrets how they treated you, or just could just be you. But I do feel like a lot of you are starting to like I said before, starting to understand the bigger picture, why certain things happen and how you got to the place that you got, because you're being told, when it comes, like I said, your overall energy is celebrating the little wins, you're being told to show a little more gratitude, be more appreciated for the things you have because you worked hard for it, showing yourself more gratitude for all the things that you have accomplished. You guys this month are your energy with the light card, the light card, which is the star card in reverse here. You guys are kind of having a pessimistic mindset right now. I cannot speak. So I do feel like as your guys' throat chakra is trying to open up, a lot of you kind of have been stumbling over how you want to say things. So Spirit's saying use this energy this month to journal a lot, is what I'm getting for those who are struggling to speak their truth. But a lot of you are being pessimistic right now when it comes to how you see things in your life, or just how your manifestations are coming in. I do feel like right now you guys are pushing really hard, pushing through certain obstacles, because like I said, a lot of you are going to be having a tower moment, and this tower moment is going to affect your solar plexus. It's going to affect your self-confidence or how you see yourself. A lot of you, this is you're being tested. I'm going to get into that, but a lot of you are going to be tested, like I said, how you see things coming in for you. And this is where you guys are pushing through. I do feel like this month, you guys are going to be pushing through a lot of emotional blockages, especially around the heart space, especially with rejoicing, celebration, and gratitude as one of your biggest lessons. Spirit is saying, even though you have setbacks, can you still be appreciated for the things that you have accomplished, the things that are coming in for you? And I do feel like you guys are going to be moving through that. And I do feel like you're going to be moving through that really quickly. And it's going to help you balance out your heart versus your soul. Because I do feel like a lot of you are still in this energy of taking your power back from things that you placed your self-worth on. A lot of you are starting to step more into your divine feminine energy and starting to understand the power of being in the Empress, learning how to be receptive more. I do highly recommend a lot of you, as you go through this solar plex purge, because I do feel like a lot of you probably had a setback where something triggered you and you're having to heal that wound even deeper. And a lot of you, it's around the heart space, especially with the heart chakra here. A lot of you are starting to realize some things about how you self-sabotage out of fear when you get close to something that you really want. And you're receiving a lot of downloads about this. I do feel like a lot of you are starting to understand things differently. You could start seeing, some of you are seeing there's 777. So some of you are going to be going through a spiritual awakening, but the spiritual awakening is helping you surrender and be more receptive to the things that are coming towards you, because you are purging emotionally. Some of you might find out you're pregnant, is what I'm highly getting to. And it's going to trigger you to feel like you have to, like it's going to be a setback. Because I do feel like a lot of you, this is an unexpected pregnancy, is what I'm hearing. Especially if you have a water Venus, is what I'm hearing. But and some of you are getting downloads of this, but you're low-key in denial, is what I'm hearing. So if you are pregnant, yes, you probably are seeing 777 or 333. Congratulations. But for others of you right now, you're being pushed more into your divine feminine energy, where you're having to acknowledge your emotions, where you're having to show up for yourself and cater to yourself, nurture yourself. You're kind of remothering yourself, is what I'm getting for a lot of you as you purge emotionally. Your heart space is definitely trying to open. It's trying to stay present in the moment. And I do feel like that's what a lot of you are getting signs of, is being more present in the moment. There is a tower moment that's happening for some of you. Some of you, you are going to, some of you might be quitting a job or getting fired from a job, and you might feel like it's a setback, but this is pushing you onto your right purpose, because a lot of you are staying somewhere where you know you're not happy, is what I'm hearing with this tower here. And it's going to affect your confidence a little bit, and it's clarified by the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So you feel like it's going to you feel like you're not stable, but Spirit's saying that's more your mindset, and that's why you guys have the crown chakra right next to the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. You're being told right now you're having to fix your scarcity mindset on how you see your stability, because I do feel like a lot of you, this is just this tower that you're having. It's showing you how you place your self-worth or your self-esteem on material things that you have. And Spirit is saying this tower moment is to help you change that mindset and help you show how you kind of have been the own blockage into receiving what you want. What's into a heart receiving first, Spirit? Yes, it's just confirmation. It's deception and envy. It's how you guys see things. It's how you are being told. The deception and envy is your mindset and how you see what's coming in for you. Because I do feel like a lot of you are in this energy, like I said, struggling to release control, because I do feel like some of you had a recent tower moment that kind of made you question yourself and kind of took your power away. So you're in this energy of trying to take your power back, and you're reflecting on this. You're in solitude mode. You're learning from this. You're gaining some knowledge and wisdom. A lot of you could be seeing nines also, or 919. But you're closing out a major cycle, and this major cycle is your mental, how you process things, how you see things, which is leaving you in the movement, choice, and decisions, which is kind of put you in a decision and in an energy of where you're having to make a decision or where you're going to put your energy to. And a lot of you, like I said, are learning how to step more into your confident self by which is meaning I'm gonna need y'all to practice. Y'all need to journal. I'm needing you guys at this time, when it comes to your solar plexus, is you're being told to have confidence when it comes to the decisions you're making and the desires that you're wanting for yourself. And you're seeing how you place a lot of your self-worth on a lot of things that you were giving your energy to. Some of you are now attracting your soul family. So there's people who are willing to help you, but you have to be willing to accept this help and be confident that you deserve this, because there's a lot of things moving forward for you as you continue to release that emotional blockages from your heart. Because a lot of you have made a sacrifice. Either you left something behind, could be a people, place, or thing, and you're being rewarded for that. Which is why you guys had a tower moment, because Spirit's saying either you make something shake or we about to step in. And I do feel like a lot of you, this is kind of the divine pushing you in the right direction that you've been asking to go in. So this month is really really working on what do you need to release. And a lot of you, what you need to release is your pessimistic mindset and how you see your stability and what your self-worth is when it comes to the things that are coming in for you. Your commitment is being tested. And I just said that. It's confirmation for the reading. We don't need to read no more. But we're going to get into your self-care message. What's your biggest self-care message for the month of February, water signs? It's hydrate. A lot of you are needing to drink a lot of water, because as you emotionally purge, a lot of you are probably crying a lot. But it's because you are finally addressing those emotions. You're finally facing your fears. And Spirit saying, as you release, you're needing to put more water into you. A lot of you are needing to up your water intake. But a lot of you are being told to connect to your womb. And then this is not just female, men also. Your sacral chakra is definitely blocked. A lot of you still have a lot of pent up aggression and anger, and also guilt for allowing certain things to happen. And Spirit saying at this time, use this month to really address that, which means speak some affirmations to yourself. Release all those energies that do not belong to you. Call your power back. But also this time of the month, Spirit is really wanting you guys to really focus on setting little goals for yourself, especially when it comes to your money. A lot of you are really needing to focus on budgeting, especially with the astrological effect that the United States is in their Pluto return. So a lot of us are having to be really stingy with our money and learn how to save, because the government is going through a huge financial crisis at this time. So Spirit is saying, buy what you need, not what you want at this time, especially when it comes to the month of February. So let's get some advice. What advice do you got from our So your guys' advice is surrender to procrastination. Now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Take action will attract success. And this is confirmation for what I said earlier. A lot of you guys are going to be getting a lot of creative ideas or just having a lot of goals that you're wanting to attack. And Spirit's saying this is the time to stop thinking about it while you have balanced spirituality and practicality. Stop living in your head and dreaming about it. What are you doing to go get it? And this is the time in the month for you guys to set those plans and make little goals to achieve the success that you want. Surrender to success, because a lot of you have success coming to you, but you have to be receptive to it, which means you have to be confident in yourself and believe that you worked your ass off for it. And I do feel like that's where a lot of you are gaining that wisdom and that knowledge that, oh shit, I earned this. 1414 when I say that.